Are there concrete ways for Black communities to unite and build strong coalitions that will advance the cause of all Black people around the world? Well, today, in this third and final video of our three-part series on unity in the global Pan-African world, we will explore actionable steps that can empower us to create meaningful change together. We will do that through the lens of AfriKili's mission to build bridges, foster unity, and understanding. There you have it. Let's fasten our seatbelts, dive in, and let's get to work. Hello, AfriKili family and Global P.A.C Nation. It is hard to believe. It has already been 2 years since I launched this AfriKili channel. Now, even though I've not been able to bring you videos on a consistent basis, I am very thankful that so many of you are sending messages expressing your appreciation for our content. So I wanted to take the time to acknowledge every one of you that support us and every one of you that decide and choose to spend time with us whenever we're able to post a new video. So thank you very much. But I also wanted to ask you a very simple and small favor. You see, for the last few months, I've been working very hard to improve the quality of our content. So you can expect that we'll be bringing you more videos on a consistent basis, and we'll be bringing you very interesting guests. So if you appreciate this channel, and if you've ever liked any of our videos, the very simple and free favor I'm asking of you is to hit the subscribe button. You see, by subscribing, not only will you help this channel grow, but you will help bring you the highest quality guests. Now, that being said, as you're about to watch, I hope you'll enjoy this latest AfriKili video where we build bridges in the global P.A.C, the global Pan-African community. Thank you very much. In the first two videos of our three-part series on Black unity, we established that in a world marked by diversity, the struggles of Black communities are a shared experience that transcends borders. We also established that the question of whether all Black lives should matter to all Black people from different nations and continents is not just a philosophical query. It is a tangible call to action with far-reaching consequences. Well, today, in the third and final part of our series, we will explore concrete ways for Black communities to unite and build strong coalitions to advance the cause of all Black people around the world. Specifically, we'll focus on two of our three powerful pillars: building political coalitions and forging strong business partnerships, whether it's in Africa, in the Americas, or across the global Pan-African diaspora. Without a doubt, the lives of Black people are connected. From Africa to the Americas, from the Caribbean to Europe, the challenges faced by Black people are strikingly similar. Systems that started forming in the 16th century still affect many of us today in the form of racial profiling, systemic inequalities, or social injustices. This is true regardless of our immediate geographical descent. Consequently, this problem demands a unified response if we want to eradicate them once and for all. This is relevant because maintaining divisions among Black communities weakens our collective strength. Rather than focusing on our shared experiences and forging a path forward, we risk perpetuating the cycle of isolation and restraining growth. In a world where progress is achieved through collaboration, this unity will only hamper our ability to effect substantial change. At AfriKili, we view the global Black community as a beautiful tapestry of diverse cultures and rich backgrounds, woven together not only by our common thread of struggle, but also our strength, resilience, and resourcefulness. AfriKili's mission is not just to accuse, blame, or point the fingers, but to advance. We believe that true progress comes from a commitment to working together, understanding one another, and building bridges. It follows that every solution that we propose on this platform will strive to prioritize unity and collaboration. We must recognize that our similarities outweigh our differences. Consequently, By focusing on shared cultural ties and shared historical experiences, we can develop a sense of belonging and purpose that transcends borders. Furthermore, by understanding the historical roots of systemic injustices, we can join hands and work collaboratively to completely dismantle them. AfriKili strongly advocates for the exchange of knowledge, the exchange of narratives, and the creation of joint initiatives. This will strengthen our purpose, our sense of community, and will help us understand each other's experiences better. Advancing together has many benefits. It will help us amplify our collective voice. It will help us advocate for positive change more effectively, and it will help us challenge oppressive systems forcefully. In accordance with AfriKili's pillar of driving Pan-African political action, I would like to propose 3 steps to building coalitions and unifying our voices. Step number 1, advance awareness and education. Step number 2, actively seek networking and collaboration. And step number 3, drive advocacy and action. Now let's take a closer look at the 3 steps I just mentioned. Step number 1, we need to advance awareness and education. See, the foundation of any successful coalition is awareness. We must educate ourselves and our communities about the political issues that impact us, both locally and globally. It is only by understanding the intricacies of policies, legislation, and international relations that we will equip ourselves with the knowledge needed to advocate effectively. Step number 2, we need to actively seek networking and collaboration. Political coalitions strive on the strength of their members. So we must actively reach out to individual organizations and leaders who share our goals. Collaborative efforts are essential if we want to amplify our voices and create platforms that will influence decision makers. Whether it is through local town halls, international forums, or digital platforms, networking is essential. Step number 3, we need to drive advocacy and action. If we want to engage in meaningful advocacy, if we want to raise awareness and demand change, we must leverage our collective power. Whether it is through organizing rallies or social media campaigns, we will send a powerful message to policymakers by uniting under common causes. Projecting an image of unity and sustaining it will drive momentum towards the creation of equitable policies and systems. Sustained and apparent unity. Now that we've looked at building political coalitions, I would like to switch the focus to AfriKili's other pillar of advancing Pan-African business initiatives. Specifically, I'd like to propose the following 4 steps to forging strong business partnerships and creating financial empowerment. Step number 1, incentivize entrepreneurship and innovation. Step number 2, create collaborative ventures. Step number 3, invest to gain economic influence. And step number 4, leverage financial strength into political influence. Now let's take a closer look at the 4 steps I just mentioned. Step number 1, we need to incentivize or encourage entrepreneurship and innovation. Black communities around the world possess a wealth of talent and creativity that can really blossom if we provide it with the proper support. Therefore, we must encourage entrepreneurship and innovation by intentionally seeking out Black-owned businesses and startups and supporting them. By creating environments that nurture the growth of new enterprises, we will create avenues for financial empowerment and wealth creation. Step number 2, we need to create collaborative ventures. You see, business partnership can easily transcend geographical boundaries. Therefore, we must encourage collaboration between Black entrepreneurs across continents and create synergistic ventures that tap into the diverse markets. By pooling resources and expertise, Black communities can establish sustainable enterprises that generate significant revenue and fully control the creation of financial wealth in emerging markets such as Africa. Step number 3, We need financial investments to gain economic influences. The global Pan-African diaspora should strategically invest in Black-owned businesses and projects that align with our collective goals. It is not hard to understand that successful investments will translate into significant financial wealth and economic gains. In our modern societies, financial wealth then translates into economic influence, which in turn can allow us to demand policies and uplift our communities. The more our businesses thrive, the more we will gain the leverage needed to drive change at local and international levels. Step number 4, we need to leverage financial strength into political influence. Beyond economic influence, financial wealth also translates into political influence. As our collective economic power grows, so will our political power. In turn, we can use this power to actively shape policies that promote social justice, equity, and representation. Through lobbying, advocacy, and strategic partnerships, we will ensure that the interests of Black communities remain forefront of global political agendas. As I'm concluding this video, I would like for us to imagine a world where Black communities across continents stand together and are united both in purpose and action. Imagine a future where the successes of one Black community uplift and inspires others, a future where shared victories bolster our collective determination. Imagine a world where global Black communities work within powerful political coalitions and business partnerships to influence political systems and uplift the global Pan-African diaspora. The path towards such a future lies in our hands, and the potential for positive change is boundless. However, the path towards such meaningful change is one that requires collective action and unwavering determination. Empowerment begins with unity, and unity paves the way for a brighter future for us all. The time for action is now. So let us seize the opportunity to build a world where the collective strength of the global Black community shapes a future of equality, justice, and empowerment. See, over the years, in my quest for unity, I have come to see Black people around the world as being part of what I call the global P.A.C. P.A.C. So in this case, P.A.C. P.A.C. stands for Pan-African Community. As a matter of fact, for all of you who also believe that we are part of a global community, let's start using the hashtag Global P.A.C. Again, Global Pan-African Community, Global P.A.C. I invite you to join this collective endeavor. Let us unite, let us collaborate, let us build bridges that span continents and generations. Through our shared effort, we will create a legacy of progress, prosperity, and resilience that will resonate across generations. I strongly believe that we will empower all Black people no matter where they call home. Now, as we navigate this path, it is also important, in my opinion, to remember the words of W.E.B. Du Bois, who said, quote, "I believe that all men, Black and brown and white, are brothers and alike in soul and the possibility of infinite development. This belief in our shared humanity is the cornerstone of unity. Ultimately, I believe that we should always rise above divisions and focus on our shared aspirations. Together, we have the power to shape a world where the advancement of Black people knows no boundaries and positively influences the entire human race." So before closing, I would really like to thank you for supporting us and reminding you that you can also read our blog on our website, www.afrikili.com, where you can enter your email so that the newest publication of our newsletter and news can be delivered directly to your mailbox. You can also find us on different social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Finally, if you like our video content, please make sure you click the like button on this video. Also share it and subscribe to this channel. I will close this video with a quote from Marcus Garvey, the former Jamaican Pan-African leader and founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, the UNIA, in 1914. In this quote, he said, "Liberate the mind of men, and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men." The AfriKili nation, global P.A.C nation, let us totally liberate our minds and build bridges that will span continents and generations. Until next time, peace be with you. Asante sana. AfriKili, African intelligence to build bridges in Africa and the global Pan-African diaspora. Let's get to work.